I feel like the Bucks. I win again and again, again and again.
Let's meet the visiting team, Minnesota Timberwolves. At shoot.
And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up
we
front.
go. And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Patrick Beverley out there with Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. Now here's Beverley, following the miss by John Morant. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, a screen on Brooks. Here's Russell. Back to Beverley. Clock at 4. And a miss there on the triple. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. They will be facing a tough inside defender in Jaren Jackson Jr. Coach told me Jaren has a great sense of timing to disrupt inside shots. You can't depend on anything being a clean look at the basket. That's the challenge that the big man presents. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now Morant. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. From past the arc. And Morant is good for 3.
You can do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll. Just let him go to work.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his Point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Now here's Morant. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Bain with the bucket.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Timeout call. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Give him a hand.
Outside Russell. Over Morant. Sinks the 15-footer.
Well, there's that sweet stroke from Russell. I mean, he forces the D to worry about the mid-range area. They just can't defend the three-point line.
Screen by Adams. Morant with it. Now guarded by Tom. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Now, here is Russell. Denied by Morant.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the swat.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually. Get back on track. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's putting work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
So he gets them both.
I look at D'Angelo Russell. I mean, I admire what he's done to improve his game. Despite all the noise, D'Lo has gotten better each year since entering the league at just 19 years old.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Large, soft hands. Jackson can finish above the rim with these.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Russell from long range. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Morant finds Adams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And it's Towns missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Launches a three. Here's Adams. Pass to Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. A rebound by the
2
Timberwolves.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now, here is Russell. Over to the wing. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. They get it back. Pass to Vanderbilt. Goes back up. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
The three from Morant. Knocks down the three ball. Morant's got 9 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And it's Beasley in for Russell. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area. And we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Here's Beverly, following the basket by John Morant. Out left to the wing. There's the pick. Here's McDaniels, and it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Jackson, following the miss by John Morant. From outside, off the mark. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Beverly kicks to McDaniels. Here's Okogie, guarded by Morant. And here is McDaniel. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Second personal foul.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Grizzlies up 19. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching.
All right, look who's coming up in court. Come on and get down to your.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
On the court for Minnesota. Outside the wings are Beasley and Okogie. Naz Reid out there with Prince, and it's Beverly in at the point guard. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Morant. No good from Beasley. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Pulls up. Rebound by Okogie.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Drives to the hoop. Prince kicks to Reid. Now the pass to Okogie. Drains it from beyond the arc. Okogie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Memphis has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Morant with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Beverly. Down low. Here's Prince. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Prince has got his first points in this one.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some
Impressive.
thunder. Yeah. Beverly, the pass to Beasley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Beverly. Morant with the steal. To the wing on the left. Here's Jackson. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Jackson's got 4 this quarter. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position in which I love how they play. I love how he plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see. Similarities in the past, and we tried to make sure that we were point forward. So I'll tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I'll tell you what, I'm a fan of all the big things.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. Vanderbilt comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Russell in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Clark, a screen on Russell. Morant passes to Clark. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Morant's got a great understanding of the game. He can play D like a fiddle in the pick and roll set.
And Beasley has the ball here for Minnesota. Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court slow-it-down team. When you draft Ja Morant, it's time to open the floodgates because he is devastating in transition.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Man, what a sweet pass by Russell. He has a great instinct for finding those opportunities on the floor.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. And that one's good. Morant.
And the hang time for Ja Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook. And he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
I mean, to me, he's one of the league's most exciting players to watch. But Ja Morant is box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's a top 5-point guard.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Russell looking it over. Shoots over Morant. Offensive rebound.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Launches it. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Here's Edwards. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
The 3 from Morant. Beasley with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Back to Russell. From deep. The shot will not fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Passes it to Bain. Now here's Morant for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. Russell against Morant. Vanderbilt the pass to Russell. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
Oh, some contact here, but Russell is not intimidated. Comes through it to finish strong.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. .29 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Morant for 3. The shot off that time, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards passes to Vanderbilt. Russell from long range. The shot comes out.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
There's the lob to Jackson. Pass to Bain. A 3-ball. No good that time. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He had some.
The Timberwolves.
Thank you, Kevin. Girl, they made.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense did do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make the adjustment.
Brooks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Inside, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Beverly. Pass to Russell. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple. Russell's got 9 points.
Russell plays with an aggressive attitude. I mean, the catch-and-shoot jump shot is right in line with his mentality on offense.
Morant, that's for 2. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Beverly against Brooks. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Morant with some nice D. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, DA.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Now Dillon Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second-round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way wing.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss by Minnesota.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Taken away. Jackson finds Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Pass to Towns. Over Clark. To end the cold streak. And Towns with the lay-in good. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Clark, the pass to Brooks. Morant, that's for two. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his fourth assist in this one. Brooks against Beverly. Now the feed to Towns. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 42 in the game.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
The results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And it's Russell missing. For Memphis, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Now, here's Morant for 3. To the left side wing. Takes the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Morant's got 45 points.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And it's Beasley in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Reid, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Morant against Beasley. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. Minnesota shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Beasley. "40 seconds left in the third quarter. Beverly finds Reid. Beasley with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Beasley's got 5. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screams minor injury. Obviously, this could be a real concern.
And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Bane inside the three-point line. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Minnesota. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. When you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Beverly dishes to McDaniels. Over Jackson. And so it's Memphis, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Timberwolves shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Taurean Prince. McDaniels is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Balmaro in at the shooting guard. 5 on the clock. Prince, the pass to Balmaro. Stolen away, and it's Memphis on the break. Here's Melton, and he lays it straight in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Noel, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
Here's Conchar. Traps in the tray. Conchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So it's the Timberwolves now. Pass to Reid. The pass to Noel. A floater. Off with the layup.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Picked him clean. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Conchar. And they'll get another chance. Adams finds Melton. There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by Noel. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Prince with it. He's picked up by Brooks. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And here are the Grizzlies. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Here's Balmaro. Prince outside. Pass to Balmaro. Back to Prince. It's stolen by Adams. It's Brooks on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Noel passes to Reid. Here's Balmaro. Takes it inside, lays it up, and banks it in.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Here's Melton. Off target with his 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Reid. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Melton. Brooks right side. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Noel. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Reid. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Melton. Noel, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. And Adams kicks to Melton. Jackson from long range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Dylan Brooks. Baines checked in for John Concho. And Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
There's Jackson with the three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Russell, great touch on the 16-footer.
Sweet handles from D-Low. Good luck checking the lefty anywhere on the floor.
And the Grizzlies with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Baines.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this now. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jaron. A young team, but you're going in the right direction. How does a game like tonight?
All right,